Yes, laughing at you people out there.
Dallas, Texas.
Get a rope.
New York City.
What? Get a rope for Dallas, Texas? I think they have enough ropes.
Okay, this is going in a bad direction. Y'all
No.
That's-
Cowboys.
That's no. There's a lot of cowboys in Texas,
What do you know?
and ladies and other things.
Cowpoke.
Cowpokes. All
Okay.
pokes. Pokes is non-gendering.
Now I'm poking you.
Martian Sunrise.
Martian sunrise. Is that a drink
Sounds like it should be.
It is
Yeah.
now.
or a dessert? Martian
You
sunrise.
did that on the
Norway.
table, so you could spray us.
Or Florax.
Okay.
Martian sunrise.
So we're level 12 now, right?
Nope.
Nice.
Excuse me.
Jinx.
Oh man, I owe you a Coke.
It's either that, a drink, or a difficult sex position.
All right.
Or
Did you want this?
3 minutes.
Level 5 or 6?
Yeah.
5.
7.
5.
6?
5.
Did we hit 6?
No.
Sure.
Yes, I'm sure.
That was pretty intense.
It was pretty intense.
We could have died.
I was also in compounds previously.
Yeah, I don't think
It was in underground.
yeah, now we're intense.
Yes, now you're in. Well, tent.
Well,
And yeah, we're in the
What is your intent?
group leader's tent in the sewer junction thing.
Correct. Under the city of Foundry.
bless you.
It's kicking the door. It's a background music.
Did you get it?
Playing till we put the screen on
that
and you can
Keisha
see
Bond?
our happy faces.
Eric, did you make it yet?
It's kicking
it.
the door.
Are you recording, man? Got it?
Boot doodly doo
You're not
doo
making this.
doo.
This is all Steve.
This is telepathy.
He's sending the vibes to me through
not
the
how
airwaves
telepathy
across the
works.
table into my head.
That's not so.
Musical stop waves.
Musical thought waves.
Are you inceptioning this right now?
Yes.
Steve, wake up. You're singing a bad song.
Spin the top. Or else I get lost forever in a dream within a dream.
I guess we only got like 5-10 minutes into Inception before we fell asleep.
Well, it's not for everybody, but I enjoyed it.
It was like 17 minutes when I saw
I
it.
didn't fart. I just deflated this bottle.
You're not on camera yet, so you can change your voice. Blame it on someone else. Okay, we're a minute early, but I'm gonna turn it on anyway. Hey, everybody!
Oh no.
Eric vanished, evaporated. Oh, there he is.
There he is. He did
Hey,
it.
everybody! It's kicking the door.
Oh.
Yay!
We played D&D on the internet,
Monday nights.
also
With dice.
with each other in
Well-
the same room, in the same table.
Pregnant
That's our
pauses.
cell.
So
We're
many
live
pregnant
playing.
pauses.
Blowing your mind.
Blowing your mind with dice rolls. Nerderation.
It's a 6.
Natural 6.
I actually did call that in my head. I legit said, I was going to say it's a 6, and it legitimately landed on a 6.
I legitimately, sarcastically believe you.
No, seriously.
What's it gonna be?
14. Oh, 18.
Oh,
Close,
so close.
On a scale of 1 to 20, 14 out of 18 is pretty
So, like I said, it's kicking the door. We play D&D. I'm a dungeon master. We're gonna see. I'm Dungeon master. Who would like to catch us up for an inspiration on what happened last couple episodes?
I keep hoarding my inspiration, so I don't need it.
Okay.
Does anyone need an inspiration? No?
No.
Can
I have something else cool?
You can have a pat on the back.
But basically, last time was a big battle to save Scofa's sister, Kaya the Hurricane.
Correct.
What a waste of time.
She was being held in the
No one else cared.
Wow.
the edge of city. I think the silent or the quiet zone.
Quiet zone. Correct.
Quiet zone.
We weren't very
Possibly by Hexeter, but he wasn't there to be found.
Well, they super said Hexeter.
Did we talk to them?
You did find letters from him, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, he could have just,
Correspondences.
they could have been delivering them
It's true.
somewhere. Yeah.
It's true.
But we ended up fighting his minions that were there to possibly be most likely there to be a trap, but either he underestimated us or we're still playing into his hands. I don't know.
Right?
Kaya could be a changeling, I guess.
It's possible.
Or secret android. But yeah, we defeated his minions, including a giant mechanism with a guy inside that was shooting the mists of Leith. So apparently Exeter was successful in weaponizing it, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a good thing we had Fender with some acid to knock that weapon out.
Right?
Sure.
Yeah, that was good.
The heroic Fender.
But yeah, that was most of the session. After we defeated all of them, actually, wasn't that even 2 sessions ago?
Yeah, it was 2 sessions.
It was a
Yeah, I think we did the second half of the battle last session.
Yeah, two
right.
two-part-ish section.
Yeah.
Yeah, we had to clean up some sword guys and
Yeah. So part 2, we dealt with the left. There was one guy that was turned into some weird undead thing from the
Oh,
mist.
yeah. That's right.
TV channel.
So that was nice to know.
No, he was like Steve said it was like TV static.
Yeah.
Like that was like
Mhm.
how he.
Yeah, he was flickering, kind of like a
Static
white
noise,
noise.
like Max Headroom. Yeah.
Yeah, a little bit.
Okay.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. See.
But
That's a
yeah,
reference a lot of people don't get.
It's true. Look it up, kids. It's
get on
fun.
the internet. Yeah. Just
Ew.
click here.
Ew, sticky. Gross.
So we defeated them. We went into the buildings, found some of Hexeter's notes, and I set off one of his traps. So there's probably something else in there that I didn't grab. But we got a wand and some other things, the treasure chest. I believe we had all that identified last time.
Mm-hmm.
Then we went back to the stables of that inn to go down into the sewers to meet up with Tane and everyone.
Mm-hmm.
We had to bypass an illusory 3-headed dog.
Correct.
But yeah. So now we're resting in the sewers.
You're resting in the tunnels underneath. Yes.
I'm hoping it's not very smelly. I don't know. We just got used to it.
Okay, and we learned a little bit more about the Order of the Chimera, a small movement community of different folk. It's got a lion, goat, serpent. Each represents something: strength, stubborn, and cunning. Exeter has a patron. I am very. This is a quote from something, I don't remember what. I'm very close. I will have something for you in a few days. And it was like one of the letters, I think.
Yeah.
Yes.
And then last thing I wrote was long rest.
Yes, you did, in fact, have a long rest.
And then we were going to identify. I don't think we've identified yet.
Well, I'm Thunder.
So I was going to take the
You
first,
identify as a robot.
I took the first watch, and then
No, I took the first watch.
Did you?
Yeah.
Okay.
I always do. I always take all the watches.
All right.
Because I'm always sentient.
But you're not always paying attention.
Conscious.
Right? Yeah.
Listen, conscious. That's different.
All right. Well, at some point I take a watch.
Yep.
And then
Whose watch are you taking?
mine.
Where'd you find a watch?
In the sewer. It's floating by.
There are things all
I got
over.
lucky. Yeah.
DM, did he find a watch? Because that doesn't seem fair. I mean, I have my alarm clock.
Isn't she
12.
sure?
Unluck?
Yeah.
You don't find a watch. No.
Okay.
Boom. Suck it.
All right. So I take my watch.
Okay.
Did I find it?
I'm watching him watch.
So is he like? Yeah. He's stationary. He's just watching, but like not listening, or how does that work? We're not really sure. Okay.
You're not sure.
All right.
Have you ever been in the mind of a robot?
You have.
Eh,
I've been adjacent to it.
adjacent, yeah.
Does he fold up? You just fold up
Hmm.
and like some.
No.
It just kind of stands there.
Oh.
All right.
And if I notice you watching me, I'm going to wink at you.
You can't wink.
Doesn't have eyeballs.
No, there's a digital display.
It's the wink emoji.
And sometimes it's the poop emoji.
Very often.
Anyways, after my watch,
Mhm.
I'm gonna wake up my sister.
Okay.
And
you find that it's not hard. She's not sleeping well.
okay.
They're gonna say sister ran away or something.
Yeah, and I say it. Let's go and talk. And I like try to take her out into the.
Sure,
the
I wasn't getting much rest anyway.
Me too.
Doesn't look like it.
Oh dear.
You should probably watch them.
That's weird.
Well, I mean, stand guard. You
My
don't have
sister
to
wants me to watch them.
literally watch them.
Yeah, we'll be right back. All right, so yeah, they got into the hall.
And out of my left knee shoots a little spider with a camera.
Except
I'm sure you
not.
can still hear echoing in the. So I say, what happened? I mean, I'm glad you're okay, but what happened?
I mean, I don't.
Look, I heard about this guy. Who is this? Harak Great Arm?
Yeah.
What's his deal? You owe him something?
No, I just train with them sometimes.
Okay.
You know, I left Brightfall,
Yeah.
and I'm good at this. I'm good at fighting, and
Well,
there's an arena in Foundry, so I came here, and I'm good at it. And I thought he helped me hone my skills.
oh, okay. So I have him to be thankful for. Look, it's not safe right now. I really think. I mean, I know you're being successful here, but I really think they need protection back there. They're not doing well.
Where?
Brightfall. There's roaming gangs of orcs with like similar to me.
Speaking of, what the hell happened to you?
It's better.
Is it?
It is.
Doesn't look better.
Yeah, it functions way better. I'm not weak anymore.
Well, honestly, that whole weakness thing, I think that's in your head. But anyway, things have been rough here for a while. So yeah, I suppose I could go back to Brightfall. I do want to get my axes back first.
Can we get them for you? We can send somebody out that's not recognizable. They're in your house or something.
Yeah, I keep a small place close to the pit. If you could get them.
All right. Well, I'm gonna try to get some sleep. You, you're safe now. That's fine.
Yeah.
I'm glad you're safe. I put my hand on her shoulder.
I just okay. Obviously, you're tight with these people. They're cool.
They're fine. They're good.
I noticed the Dragonborn was tossing and turning a bit, so maybe check on them. I'm gonna go walk for a little bit. I'll be back in a few minutes.
Okay.
I won't go far.
I'm gonna roll insight.
Sure.
Natural 1.
Seems legit.
Let's see, fine. Just don't go too far.
Okay. All right. So you head back to camp.
Yeah.
Again, large, given the circumstances, fairly nice to him. A couple pillows and blankets scattered around on a kind of small table pushed to the side. Lots of trinkets and fetishes and stuff hanging from the top, though.
Mm-hmm.
And everyone has kind of found a space. Mose has grabbed a blanket, wrapped it around himself, and like pulled himself under the table. Beaky is still back up in the stables. Fender again is just kind of, standing outside.
All right. Is it somebody else's watch next, or?
Yeah, it looks like Tane is probably ready to wake up. She actually doesn't sleep lying on her back. She just kind of like sits down, puts her arms on her knees, and then just kind of puts her head down because it seems like her horns are. She's like kind of used to sleeping like that.
Huh.
She don't want to lay on her horns.
All right. Well, I'll probably not touch her unless I have to. Tane.
Yes.
Your turn.
Oh, of course.
Get you. My sister took a walk. Can you just make sure she comes back?
Sure.
All right, I'll head in.
She gives a little stretch and a little bolt kind of darts back between her two horns. And she grabs her mace and kind of goes to stand outside and pats Fender on the side.
Go. Roll for sleep.
All right. Yeah, the night passes pretty uneventfully. Sora, why don't you roll me a wisdom?
20.
Oof, okay.
Based on the die.
Okay. You wake with a little bit of a start. I don't know if you've ever had what is it called? Where your mind wakes up faster than your body. And if you don't know what's going on, it's easy to freak out. It's fairly common, but like so like the chemical levels sometimes get mixed up, and so it's a little bit like that, but you're filled with kind of an extra energy other than just like jolting awake. It's almost as if like you powered down like 3 energy drinks, but you can't move. It only lasts for the can't move only lasts for a couple seconds, but you're charged, and you remember the last part of a dream wherein a giant silver beast was kind of flying over you, and then kind of you feel kind of a whoosh, and you feel like it's going to come up behind you, and then you wake up. When everyone else kind of wakes up, or power's back on.
Do you interpret dreams?
I could try.
I had a weird one.
Okay.
And then Sora will describe what transpired. So, dragon flying over.
Ooh.
No clue.
Okay. Oh, Hexeter's notes.
What?
Do you have them?
Sure. Yeah, thanks. Yeah, here.
Yay!
Actually, on that,
Thanks.
did Master Darkunder? I sent him a sending a while back,
You did.
but I don't ever recall getting your reply.
I kept getting distracted. And because did you write it on my notebook or did you? I think you wrote it on yours and showed it to me. Why don't you show me the chat again? I'll answer for you.
I might have had the wrong book with me, so I might have wrote it in the wrong one.
What are you looking
Not a
for?
sponsor.
Dragons?
Dragons?
Dragons.
Oh, you were saying something about a dream, yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe it's Exeter trying to pull you to his side.
I mean,
No, thank you.
There we go. In between those two.
Right.
I mean, he just seems like a wizard as far as we know. Why? Is there something about... Oh, you mean the dragon breath thing? Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah.
I don't know. You think it has something to do with your dream?
Maybe?
Hmm.
I mean, the
Well,
stuff we took, maybe he's spying on us?
Yeah, he super is.
Well, I mean, he was spying us before, right? So
Right.
I mean, so far so good. We weren't ambushed in the nighttime by some weird creature in the sewers.
Right.
I do want to apologize for yesterday. I didn't mean to get so blasty and start exploding things.
Yeah, that was a new side.
I thought it was cool.
Pretty sure it kept them busy though.
It did. I mean, I'm sure the mist just flowed back away, hopefully.
Well, I think it's better than him being able to weaponize it.
Yeah, no, that's true. That's true.
I don't know how much more he would have because you saw what it was doing to people, and if that thing could go around,
Right. Yeah, we should definitely check on that other one before we leave. Do we take it with us? I
30
mean,
words or 21?
25.
Other.
yeah, the that one that you escaped in. Yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah. Oh, I kind of figured these people could use it.
Oh, the order.
Alright.
Yeah, part of the.
I mean, we can't really take it
Rebellion.
with us, can we?
No, I mean we'd stick out, but so
Yeah.
would they. I mean, I guess they could use it in the sewers.
Yeah.
To fight the big rats, you know.
Something. I mean,
I
Yeah,
counted
something, I guess.
he-he's as one word instead of two, so
can't really use it.
got you a few more in his response.
Yeah. As long as it doesn't have the mists in it.
Yeah, it was missing an arm and missing the barrel.
Oh, but
Master.
Yeah.
Trevor.
I'm hungry.
Yeah.
Sora gets up and walks out.
Okay. You smell a familiar smell that you had recently. No, not so recently. But it's something that's familiar to you. Cooked rat. You see the goblin Malith. She has kind of a makeshift like block and tackle multi-spit. And she's just kind of cranking away. There's like 6 or 7 rats, and she's just kind of cooking them over a long tray of coals. And she kind of blinks her one eye at you. Oh, good morning.
Good morning.
I have food.
Excellent.
There are
No, it's rats.
spiced
not eggs.
mushrooms as well in that pot.
Ooh. Awesome.
Be careful, it is hot.
Spicy or temperature?
Both.
Okay. This is good.
I have blessed it as well, so it is pure.
Thank you.
Hmm.
Sora will help himself to some mushrooms and maybe some rat.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll make my way over too.
Okay.
Mushrooms.
Yeah. They smell good.
So Kaya is there as well. For anyone who missed her description, she's tall, not quite as tall, maybe only an inch shorter than you. So she's like 6'2". Because I think you're pretty tall, right? 6'4".
Yeah, I believe so.
Yeah, so she's like 6'2", 6'3",
Oh, no,
depending on her posture.
6'7" apparently.
Oh, geez. Okay.
That's what I wrote
So let's make her 6'5".
down. Okay.
She's big.
Surrounded by tall people.
Her skin is kind of a lightish green, with dark gray eyes and green black hair. She has an undercut all the way around. She has kind of very kind of thick, like 2-finger thick, like kind of braids, kind of pulled into like a low ponytail. And at the end of each of them, she has, for lack of a better word, like kunai hanging off at the end, which are like throwing blades with like a little kind of ring.
They didn't take those from her in the cage.
No, they didn't. It's more of like an accessory. It was part of her like flair in the arena.
Mm.
And she's maybe her being, even though she was your younger sister, she was always like super fit and active, and that like might have made you a little insecure, and that could have led to your like wanting to strengthen yourself, like even before your injury.
Yeah, sure.
But
I think she's actually going to be 1 year older.
oh, okay.
That was
Yeah. No, I'm sorry. I misunderstood.
Mhm.
Yeah, that actually makes more sense. Anyway, she is like within the camp, but a little ways away. She's just kind of doing exercises, calisthenics.
Okay.
And she actually she has your staff, and she looks like she's kind of practicing with it.
All right.
I'm going to do a little identifying, but I'm also contacting Master Darkunder again.
Okay.
But what about Mr. Lightover?
Not a thing, I don't think.
Oh. You don't even eat.
And will you check around to see if there are any
What's that to do with that?
mages or if they have access to any mages?
Sure. For anything in particular?
I would like to speak with them to see if they could teach me any magic.
Oh, right. All right.
For your book?
Yes.
Your book? Is there any mages, Stephen?
Within the camp?
Yeah.
Malith kind of blinks at you and I am a medium, but I don't know anyone who formally practices magic down here.
We need a medium rare.
Have you come across any magical writings or anything?
I have some collections.
Would you mind our friend take a look?
I'm a medium as well.
Oh, good. What, who speaks to you?
I channel light and fire.
Hmm.
And you?
Interesting. Darkness.
Hmm.
I hear whisperings from the things that creep in the dark. They help warn us of danger.
Yes, I just kind of have I get a sense of, I guess, where I need to be, who I need to follow, which right now is Mose.
The boy. Yes. He has an energy.
Yes, and I get to travel much, and I provide a lot of healing, both magic and I'm well trained in practical healing as well.
Practical.
It's definitely practical.
Yes. Well, please eat.
Is it poisoned?
We'll find out, I guess. I eat some of it. Do I need to roll?
You do not need to roll.
Okay.
She did, in fact, cast Purify Food and Water on all the stuff she made.
Nice.
Um,
So I'll try to wave Kaya over to the group.
mhm.
Does she notice me, or is she deep in?
No, she comes over.
Okay.
What's up, dog?
Hello.
So this guy Hexeter, I assume you're familiar with him.
He is creepy.
Yeah, we're trying to track him, and it seems like he's tracking us, possibly at the same time, which is why I think you were taken. Did he say anything?
Initially, he was approaching several of the fighters.
Can I take these?
Like,
He seemed to want to look for other major domos or lackeys.
is that where those other guys came from, or do you know them?
Well, I'm familiar with the Bard.
You were familiar with the bard.
Yeah, well, he picked the wrong side, didn't he?
Yeah. Yeah, that was unfortunate, but it does happen.
And I'd heard of the other one, Odio, but he wasn't a resident of Foundry.
Have you heard of this Elizabeth Macarite?
Of course,
What's her deal?
she's a
Champion, right?
yeah. What did I hear? Technopath.
Technopath?
She's a natural, I guess, at making and altering things, especially things that are inorganic.
Right. Yeah, we came across some of her work, and we heard she's working with Exeter. Is that?
I had seen them together. Yeah.
Yeah. When was the last time you saw him?
Mm,
Was he leaving?
probably about 3 days ago.
Is he the kind of guy that takes a horse or?
Exeter?
Yeah.
I have never seen him get on a horse. Or a wagon, for that matter. Seems to just walk through a doorway and be gone.
Great.
Oh.
They have.
Which I assume it's magic.
Yeah. Yeah, that's all.
Maybe the door we couldn't get to had another portal.
Was there a door we didn't open?
Thought so.
Well, there's a desk drawer, but I think you opened that door and that's where the extra mech was, right?
Right. We didn't explore all of the towers, though.
Was there part of it we didn't explore?
Yeah, I think
There were a couple of the rooms that you didn't explore.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I guess we could try to go back.
I wouldn't suggest that.
Is there anything else you can tell us about him? Like, was he headed somewhere? Does he? I mean, from what we can tell, it seems like he's working for someone, which seems ominous. But
well, I don't know if this means anything, but I heard him practicing a different language. I don't know.
what did it sound like? I speak a little bit of Om.
No. No.
Wait, you know Draconic?
Some of the guards are speaking it.
Can you say a little bit?
He spoke that most of the time, but it was a different language.
Oh.
Oh, okay. Hold on. Was it maybe Elvish?
English. Huh. I don't speak that.
Yeah.
But he was practicing?
Goodness.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Hey, Captain.
Hey, got you.
Okay.
And he like wakes up really quick, bonks his head on the bottom of the table. And then he crawls out. What? What is it?
Do you speak Elven?
I understand a little bit. My mom spoke some.
Interesting.
Can you throw us a few lines? See if
Sure. Who is she? No. Her.
Just count to 10, maybe.
Oh, okay. All right. So he counts to 10 in Elvish. And if you probably like heard Elvish before, but it's something. It's a language where that like if you haven't studied it and you don't keep speaking it, it won't stay in your head. It is very much the language of dreams.
I just had a thought about his Moses' dad here, right? Didn't he disappear? He was an elf.
Yeah.
Headed towards what was that place? Pinnacle or something?
the
Obelisk.
Obelisk. Yeah. Did Hexeter mention anything about Obelisk?
He did. Yeah.
He did. Alright. There's a comforting thought.
It's been there 5
Yeah.
years.
But maybe he's trying to contact the other side, or is.
Yeah.
Well, we could get access to one of the ones we defeated, their bodies, I could try and get more information from them.
Are you guys trying to discuss this away from the camp, or are you just kind of like casually?
I got nothing down.
Okay.
Breakfast.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Malith is like, "Ooh, yes. Speaking with the dead can often give you insights that would otherwise be away from us." Although I always apologize for disturbing them.
As one should. Do you know where they might put the bodies?
Of
The camp we were in last night.
Oh, well,
Yeah, we're in the quiet area. Do they? I assume
they would
guards
probably
go
be
around
turned over to Saturna.
that?
She's one of the council,
Right.
and she's the necromancer.
Yes. Interesting.
So those are probably off the table, and possibly back on their feet.
Well, I mean, if she could talk to the dead, maybe it could get us in trouble. I don't know.
Yeah.
Well, we know he was in league with at least one of the council.
Right.
Well, I had an idea about that.
Yeah.
What was that idea?
Well, Elizabeth is a technopath, and she's been known to mess around with the Saurian tech. Potentially, she's helping Exeter find out where we are by using their ability to scry on their dead compatriots.
It tracks.
And their stuff? Should we get rid of their stuff?
Or that was the end of my idea.
That's a good idea. Thank you for that contribution.
Yes, but we still have a gun, a half gun, and the sensor. Oh, and I have
Did we get rid of the sensor?
From the Saurians?
yes,
Yeah.
and I've got this flashlight.
From them?
I found it in one of their crates.
Oh, I thought the flashlight came from one of the ruins.
I don't remember.
The maglite?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
No, that's just a maglite.
Okay,
It's not a Saurian magma. Otherwise, it'd explode when you shake it.
I thought it was from a luck roll when we were searching their crates.
It was, but like it was just something that
Okay.
they found.
So, I mean, I guess we could probably try and sell off the guns and the sensor. It's not like we're using them.
Right.
What if we sold them to her?
Yes. That's a good idea.
Oh, it was?
Yeah, might confirm the rumors that she worked with Saurian tech. Wasn't a given that she did, but
I mean, and then she'll kill us when she has us in an easy position.
That could be problematic, Kaya says. She sits down and grabs one of the sticks with a rat and just starts chewing on it.
So I kind of look at the people in the order and Kaya and say, do you all know anything about this Counselor Saturna?
Well, what do you want to know?
I mean,
it
might be a good idea to talk to her, but I'm just
sorry. What do you want to know? Says says Malith.
Like, where did her affiliations lie? I mean, I don't know. I mean, it'd be good to have an ally on this council if we got to deal with one of the others, but I don't know if they stick together or they seem pretty different.
I would say they're at each other's throats as much as they are each other's allies.
There's 3 of them, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
I don't know. I'm just looking at your symbol here. Any connection?
Well, it must be coincidence.
All right. Just a thought.
Bit odd.
Yeah.
I feel as though maybe you're not in the right place if you can't trust the people who've taken you in.
What do you mean?
I mean,
Oh, you mean that? No, I just thought that was interesting.
Sure.
Maybe there's something about this town when it was founded. I don't know.
Foundry.
it is a rough place.
Yeah. Do I remember from my childhood anything like this?
Like what?
The order?
The order?
Yeah, hearing anything like that?
No. At least not in the last time you were here, anyway.
Yeah, okay.
Well, the order must be far-reaching in some degree. We got one of their flyers in that bad place.
That's true. Are you guys centered here, though?
Zevin moves around. He thinks it's best to get the message out to as many people as possible. Although I don't know that he's ventured out of Alafor.
Out of Alafor?
Hmm.
Has anyone?
They must have.
Is Alafor the continent?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh yeah, there are ships, right? Yeah.
Mhm.
I guess, okay. Yeah.
Yeah, people didn't forget how to make boats.
Right. But have we heard about other? I mean, obviously stories about other lands, I guess. But are there places that people go often, or?
Not really.
Not really.
It's just not safe with the mists.
Okay.
With weather conditions being less controllable out on the sea, it's much harder to keep the ayahuasca like stable and therefore able to protect you.
Right.
So it's sea voyages are much shorter, so they can't really venture too far.
What about air voyages?
No one has successfully made a mass air
What about like a
carrier yet, anything like that. There's magic that can help you fly, and people have done that, but again, you have to like refocus your energies, so you can't go super far.
That's like level 14 stuff I'm thinking about. Got Spruce Goose going.
Yeah. So, but Saturna, did you have a sense of her?
So what do my notes say here? And you're asking who? Malith or Kaya?
Malith. I mean, Kaya's there too. Whoever wants to.
She has her own darkness. I could see that. But it was very solid, very unmovable. Not like the living things.
Not like the living things?
No.
What do you mean?
Well, under the ground in the darkness, there's always movement. Her energy was very still.
Maybe she's like you.
Well, no, I'm thinking instead of life, we both, life, whether light or dark, is what empowers us. I think that's the opposite for...
Perhaps.
Oh.
She's a machine?
I don't know. I mean, are you talking about necromancy?
Oh.
Has something to do with that?
Yes, I think.
Okay, so maybe not somebody to talk to then.
Kaya clears her throat and she goes, I hadn't talked to her personally, but from what I heard, she's a real ball breaker. She very straight down the line, no nonsense, does things a certain way, very utilitarian.
Okay.
At one point when I was on a low streak, I thought about going to work for her because she doesn't it's like once you get a job with her, you're set.
Yeah.
But
there's strings attached. Okay.
and thankfully, I had a winning streak before I made a mistake.
Yeah, you really should get out of here.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
I mean, there's got to be an age limit on this type of thing, and luck running out. But anyway. Oh, you said you needed your things, right?
My axes.
Yeah.
Yes.
What do you all think?
Is there someone else we can send up that would not draw as much attention as us?
Maybe. Jane, what do you think? Are you, were people following you or that you noticed?
Well, we made a show of entering, and it seemed a few people took notice, but not nearly the reception that I thought, given your circumstances.
Well, maybe one of us or all of us then. We
Thankfully, the seven-legged steed has wards, so.
And where is your place, Kaya? Is it far from here?
Just off the pit.
Okay.
Maybe a 15-minute walk.
I don't know. Malus, do any of your people sneaky?
We have pathways all over the city.
Aha!
Underneath.
Yes.
Yes, I'm assuming it would have to be done stealthily. They would probably be watching her, in the case that it may reveal us.
There are creatures to be aware of. We tend to avoid them,
You're a medium.
but they help keep the underside of the settlement clean.
Yeah, there was a big spider. Was that?
Watchful friend of mine.
Okay.
Nice.
Cool. Okay, good.
I think I waved at him.
Is that merchant guy?
No, I think you gave me the finger.
The merchant guy?
Yeah, the merchant that brought us in the
Wadger?
Wadger, yeah.
Yes. Hi.
Do you still have that ability to disguise us?
Let me look. He goes over to his wheelbarrow. He digs around. I have something. Yes.
Well, what do you think, Zora? Disguise you, and do you think you might be able to slip in and out?
Or we could
Sure.
send Kaya, since she knows where she lives.
Yeah.
I could do that.
Should be disguised, so I mean, it's not like a risk.
She's just not. I don't know.
Go on. Insult your sister some more.
I like this guy.
That's one way to put it.
I mean, he's kind of babying you. You're like a fully grown adult person.
You have a good point.
Logic units are firing like crazy.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not like it's your daughter. I mean, I don't understand it, but like I have been told that I should understand if you cared more about your daughter. But like, it's your sister.
That I didn't really get.
Delwyn's sister doesn't really care about him.
Yeah.
And she does.
She does.
Who said that?
Kaya.
Yeah,
Oh.
she's their friend.
See, okay, well,
Hi, by the way.
Hi.
Well, I don't know.
Defender, how flexible is your leg?
not.
Oh.
I see where that's going.
I don't.
Well, actually, I don't know that you necessarily have the anatomy to make it make sense, so it's not really worth explaining.
Well, if you're gonna go, I want to go with you.
Sure, yeah. Like old times, getting in trouble, right?
Yeah. I don't know.
Does Sora want me to put my foot up then?
No, up your.
Oh.
But you don't have one. I don't
My
think.
exhaust
I mean,
pipe.
I see. Well, yeah. I mean, you don't process waste, do you? No, you don't eat.
No, but I can make fart noises.
Well, that's pretty nice.
I heard Sora do them.
Sometimes those mushrooms will do that.
I don't know.
I don't need to be sneaky in my sleep.
That's
You certainly don't.
a fair point. Sorry, brother. Go ahead.
What do you all think? We got any other ideas that might help us here, or just kind of sneak in and out? I guess.
Send Kaya.
Let's see if we have any other tools at our disposal.
Ahem,
Yeah.
says Mose.
Yes, Captain.
Yes, Captain.
I would like to say something.
Of course.
We're listening.
He climbs up on the table, puts his hands on his hips,
It's kind of rude.
and he looks around. My name is Mose. For all of you new sailors, and I'm the captain. And I say what goes. What I say goes.
That's right.
Because I'm Mose.
Right.
And what goes, Mose?
My toes.
In your nose.
Yeah.
No, not in my nose. That would hurt, I think.
Oh. In Fender's nose.
Anyway,
Or doesn't have a nose.
I don't really have anything. You guys can talk.
Or like
Thank you for that inspirational speech, Captain.
Thank you, Captain.
I'm gonna try some of this rat again.
It's good.
Maybe the mushrooms will be better. I'm gonna try the mushrooms.
They're spicy. They're good.
Okay.
Put it together, even better.
Maybe.
So
Maybe a
Mose
rat
wanders
and
over to the
mushroom
pot
pie
and
would
like
be good.
scoops himself a small bowl of
mushroom.
mushrooms.
Here, I've got a little wish list of things that might help and give us more access to spells and other things that I can do. And if you give me some time, I will go identify the items we took.
Okay.
Can we
I
send?
don't know if while I'm doing that, it's going to take a little while.
Can we send one of Maleth's
I can
people
go
to go
with
get
you and
these?
and
If you
your
can put out
sister,
feelers and
'cause that would help you feel better.
I mean,
I suggest wait till I do the identify. If something here may
that's true. Might be useful. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, my cool swords have already bonded with me, right, Steven?
It takes a short rest to attune them.
Cool. Done.
Bing.
It's the bracers
Is
and
it
the
a-
swords?
Mhm.
Have you written this down somewhere?
Mhm.
Can I have it? Okay.
No, actually, I don't have it written.
Was it just like a loading bar for an hour?
Yeah.
Yeah, make
So
a
we
little
had
cart.
bracers and swords, tuning fork, scepter, buckler, 2 potions, and then you also random rolling.
Oh yeah, we each get a random roll.
Oh, first.
I don't know if we each get a random rolling, but he said there was another item that
Random.
No, there's several items.
Random.
As his response.
Several items, right? We each get a roll.
There can be 3 rolls.
Yeah, that's what I said. Oh, so
And-
each of us that matter.
Sorry, the magic's been kind of sketchy. Normally the responses come back right away, but Dark Unders came through.
It's busy.
Oh.
Checking it out.
Maybe it's the mist.
That
Interference.
isn't entirely
The didn't get much more from the journal, but he said the paper was made from the wandering wood
possible.
The paper.
of his journal.
Hmm.
Oh. Oh, the wanting. Oh, interesting.
That's fancy paper.
Yeah. I would think unique enough to trace.
Possible. Well, it's the wandering wood. That's
Yeah. Although maybe,
Wonder
I
where
mean,
the
that place is hard to find.
but that's another elven connection, is it not?
Yeah.
It is. Yeah.
puts on the implication that he's definitely working with something elven.
Yeah. Wonder about this.
Exeter
I can translate
working
Yeah.
elven given the time.
with
That would be
elves.
good, yeah. But I wonder if the magic of the wood would be in there, the paper, to make it hard to find. Be interesting.
Do you have a background program on that,
Places.
Steve?
Very hard.
Background code? I don't think so.
Just checking.
No, nothing's going on in the background. This is the only program I'm running. All right, who wants to have the first roll?
I'll take first roll. What am I rolling? Percentage?
Yes, please. Thanks.
35.
35.
35.
35. Ooh, fun. Okay. So this is a opaque, thick glass sphere with a kind of wax kind of stopper sticking out of one side of it. The glass is kind of blackish, but you can kind of see a kind of silverish, thick liquid kind of moving around inside.
And do I know what it does?
Just from looking at it, no.
Tickles.
I am going to do identifies and everything.
Oh, okay, sure. So it is a potion of speed,
I am speed.
also called Quicksilver.
Okay.
Nah.
And this is one of the randoms, or oh no, yeah,
That's-
this is one of the randoms.
Mhm. All right, who else wants to roll?
71.
71.
I'm gonna come back to that conversation we had. I don't remember when. Sevens look a lot with ones. It's one funky one.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Do I need a line through it?
Mm-hmm. It's a European 7.
No, that's what they do. They put a line through it.
Okay.
Every single European?
Yeah.
100%?
Yeah.
Even people that write in foreign languages that don't use the same kind of numbering system as us?
So this item, it looks like a combination of a number of elements. So there is multiple rings strung together, very much like brass knuckles, and there seems to be kind of like a plunger, where almost like a spring device between the place where you put your fingers and where you would rest your palm. On the other side of the rings, where your kind of fingers would be, there is a kind of brass human-sized palm, just like that.
There it is called.
And that is a ring of aberrance, which essentially is a ring of the Ram, if you want to look up the powers. Abjurance. Sorry, abjurance.
Is that
Wrong
shield?
word.
Is that a shield?
It can like push things away from you.
Oh, that's cool. Is it like
I think it
kinda
can,
like,
and it can like hit things for some force damage.
is
Because
it,
it has a couple different abilities.
is it kind of like a Phantom Fist in the Adventure Zone?
Possibly?
It pushes also.
Possibly.
Like when you hit someone, it pushes them like 10
Yeah.
feet or something. DMG.
And a third
Sure.
percentage.
Mhm.
53.
53.
Shwiggity schwan. DMG.
I do not.
Okay. So this one is a kind of long bottled almost like a mini wine bottle. It looks like it's constructed of clay, but it has kind of a gold kind of paint over it, and it's got a blue kind of aquamarine kind of semi-precious stopper, and there is liquid in it.
What kind of liquid?
When you cast Identify, it comes up as Breath of the Goldfish. That's it. It's 3.
I need to go.
Okay. And then there was, he knows what the bracers and swords do.
Yeah.
The tuning fork.
Actually, don't know 100%.
Yes. The tuning fork was it's mostly got a kind of cosmetic enchantment on it. You can kind of tune it to kind of imitate any like 3-second phrase. Or sound to a certain like volume.
So you could kind of record somebody's voice or replicate somebody's voice.
Mm-hmm.
3-second playback. Scepter.
That's very rad.
Scepter, which you... Oh, that one. Okay. That one, I actually need you to make a charisma saving throw for me.
Ooh. It's probably not going to make it. It's not going to make it.
Okay. So you try to cast Identify on it. There's feedback. And you take 10 points of psychic damage.
Ooh.
You suck.
Ouch.
You're right over there. Well, maybe we should get rid of that thing.
Blacked his third eye.
Yeah.
What did the scepter look like?
If I recall, it was kind of a gnarled wood with a kind of maw and ivory or kind of pearl teeth at the end. Yeah.
All right, we'll circle back to this one.
Although, you don't want to get rid of it.
Oh boy.
I see.
Because it always comes back. No?
Mine.
Okay. Well then.
The buckler.
The buckler.
Yar.
Am I assuming I want to spend time attuning to it?
No, you do not have to attune to the buckler.
Okay. No, to the scepter.
Oh, the scepter. No. You don't have to do that. The buckler is just a magic buckler.
+1? Or?
Mm-hmm.
+1 to armor? +1 to armor?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it'd be cool to have that, but I don't necessarily need it. I'm sure someone else needs it more.
I think you're the only one that uses the shield, right?
Well, you can use a shield if you'd like.
No, I can't.
Oh.
No, I use a shield.
Oh, do you? Oh, okay.
I think both Sora and Delwyn can use shields.
So, let me check.
You just
I
don't.
don't know. Your brothers?
One check.
And
I
there
could be
were 2 potions.
Yes. 2 potions of greater healing.
Nice. The ram ring is pretty cool.
Yeah.
Hand of Abjurance.
Nice.
So are you doing this away from us, like in the tent or something?
Back in the tent, yeah. So you heard a scream.
All right. I guess I'll come and look. You all right in there?
Yeah, I got some magical feedback from the scepter.
Oh.
Good.
All right. You think it's all right?
Oh, yeah, no, we're going to keep it.
Okay.
I'm going to keep it. It's mine.
Okay, that's fine. I can't use it, I don't think.
Yeah, don't even think about trying to take it.
Okay. We'll roll insight on.
I mean, you can roll with advantage.
Okay.
I incite him, too. Trying to take my scepter.
15.
Matt, would you say that's out of character for Delwyn to say that?
Yes.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, from my insight, can I tell anything else of like?
When the hair on the back of your neck stands up.
Yeah. Okay. You're inciting me.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, what'd you roll?
16?
16. Okay.
I think you probably get that Scope is a little concerned.
Yeah.
No, sorry. I just took a blast. It's nothing to be concerned about.
Try insight check.
How about everything else? Anything useful you think for our?
Yes, the couple potions
trip?
of healing that should go to one of you out there, since you tend to take a lot more damage than me.
Yeah, I just bought a couple regular ones, so we can share, I guess.
We've got This is a potion of speed. This could come in very,
Right.
very useful. This is a ring of abjurance.
Okay.
It will bop people.
Huh.
It's like within 60 feet. You can
This
fist
is
someone +7.
breath of the goldfish, which
Like water breathing?
I believe so.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, anything useful for our little
Actually, with
John coming up?
identify, it is an imperfect water breathing potion.
It's imperfect, so it has kind of a side effect.
Temporarily lowers your intelligence.
Like a goldfish.
Lowers it how low? Goldfish?
Not quite goldfish, but
Glub. Glub.
goldfish on a rock?
So you tell us everything.
woo woo, critical roll.
Goldfish.
Right.
Yes.
So I guess nothing.
Magic buckler,
Yeah.
Well,
healing.
Nothing that's gonna help us sneak or anything. I guess for now.
but
Good stuff.
I wouldn't mind having the buckler if someone else wants the ring.
They're a little small for you.
No.
Huh?
Is it too small for me?
It's the size of a charger, like a serving kind of plate.
No, I've never heard of the word you're describing.
About yay big.
Sizable.
Bucklers are meant to just kind of sit on your wrist. Mostly, usually archers would use them.
Is that a bracer?
No, it's a small shield.
Oh,
Buckler
Oh.
also knows a target shield.
Yeah.
that kind of buckler. I was thinking like a belt buckle.
That
It wouldn't have fit me.
makes, I guess, kind of more sense.
I could use it as well, but I don't tend to engage directly in combat anyway.
Yeah, I mean, it'd be pretty rad to have an extra hand in there.
Well,
I mean, if someone
I'm
else
not
wants
gonna-
it, I mean, well, you can't use it.
no. My
Sure.
hands free. My feet free.
I am trained in the use of
No,
armor and
it's
shields.
not-
My sister
not
made
my
sure that
Do you want
I
it?
could serve on the watch if called for it.
Do you want it?
Might be good for a healer to be protected.
It's a pretty nice axe you have. Fender.
Yes.
Says Kaya.
Oh. Yeah, it changes size.
I could probably use something like that.
That's cool. What do you have to trade for it?
Wow.
I'll arm rest you for it.
No.
Yes, do it.
No, this is mine.
Well, I mean, you got a couple of swords.
Yeah, I sure do. I fought for these swords. Got hit by these swords.
I could argue that we all fought for those swords.
That is
That-
true.
that-
You
that
could
is-
argue.
that is a
She
good
fought them
argument.
before us,
Oh, but how the hell did that work out?
Well,
and she fought with us on the way out. She was fighting.
Yeah.
I think that would be fair.
This is my axe.
Well,
I'll treat
When
it
you
nice.
give it to someone-
I'll name it after you.
It already has a name.
what happens when you
Well, then
give
I'll keep
something
that
to
name.
someone? You no longer have to say it's yours.
Yeah, but what's in it for me? The sword.
Be-
My axe.
I'll be your best friend.
You've got two swords you can throw, and they come back to you.
Yeah, but I can only use one at a time because I have to have my shield out. So, I mean, what's the point? This sucks.
So at the end of the sort of. Yes.
Alright.
I'm not as good as puns at you are.
all right. So Kaya, these axes.
Now, with that, obviously the need for.
She's like, well, thank you.
Now, do we need to still go get your axes? Since you have.
Yeah, let me get one of your axes.
I can use these really.
They're special, right?
There's
Chains
yeah.
or something.
let me have one of your
I don't know that I
axes.
ever told you this,
No.
Scofa, but when Dad died, I recovered his shovel and his pick, and I used them to make the axes.
Okay.
Yeah, now I kind of want one of your axes.
This isn't a scandalous setup. That's actually quite touching.
He was a good man.
All right. Well, then let's go get them.
I don't get it.
What's the plan?
We sneak in and
And I just need a refresher. We had a vacuum sealed orange suit. I forgot what it did.
Well, I don't think anyone wore it.
Nobody identified it.
Is it magic?
No, it's a hazmat suit.
Okay.
So,
we have to
quick
figure it out.
question about the swords. It's not like +1 or anything like that. Is it? It's purely only with these.
Yes, they are.
bracers?
They are +1.
Oh, they are +1.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Essentially, it's a sword of returning as long as you wear the bracelet.
Okay. So they come back.
Mhm.
I can just do one. I don't have to have both active.
No, you don't have to.
And it's still +1.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I say let's go underground and kind of scope out the place. If there's gonna be a fight, we're going to have everybody there.
Guess
Okay.
I'll take my battle axe off. My character sheet.
Is someone gonna go?
I
help
appreciate it.
out Belwyn
It's
with the
very,
acquisition supplies.
it's very decent of you.
It's two.
Oh, right.
Animated 2.
Maybe Kane.
Yes.
Maybe you can give us some more supplies. I hate to ask you.
Yes. What do you need?
Don't get a list there.
Well, we'll need, money for some of it that we don't necessarily have, unless there's any of this we want to sell.
No.
Who needs that scepter, right?
I don't think we want that just floating around.
Well, I can tell you for sure that if that really is a potion of speed, you can get some coin for that.
People love speed.
Says Kaya,
Alright.
who like
Loves speed.
it's
She's got a
Do
drug
they
addiction.
use those in the fights?
they do.
I see.
With this diamond dust, if
You're allowed 2 potions during a bout, so
You get expensive, I guess.
it can.
I just have some
If you need
expensive focuses that could come in handy. A little clairvoyance would give sight up to a mile away. I have Revivify, so if any of you were to perish, as long as I got to you quick enough, I could reverse that.
Wow.
Huh.
Well, that's better than a little bit of speed. I mean, I'm fast enough. I'm not worried about it.
I can move if needed.
I would also be willing.
+4 to +5 now.
Good.
For my attack.
We could have a couple of rings
If it was
made.
+4 before.
If one of
then
you
it's
were
+1
to
now.
wear them, I could cast a spell that would allow me to take half of your damage.
Oh wow.
I believe we were also
Yeah, it's 1 to damage.
given additional protection. So if one of you were getting beat up too much, I could. Yes, it would protect you a little more, make you more resistant to magic and all damage. I just take some of the damage that you would.
Wow. Well, I say, yeah, let's sell that potion. I don't think. I mean, use it once, right? That stuff seems a lot more valuable to me. What do y'all say to that?
I consent to this plan.
Fender?
What?
Sell the potion so we can get Delwyn some
Which potion?
the speed.
Sure.
We have this potion of heroism as well that we.
Heroism.
Heroinism. Am I right?
I guess. Do you think we need that much for those supplies?
Can be
I guess
expensive.
Go through my pouch. I got 27 gold here.
And if you can get me scrolls of a tiny hut scroll, I can provide us shelter on demand. We can
That'd be
learn
sounds
water
cool.
breathing. Or I can create a horse with phantom steed. These are all
So these are spells you're looking for?
wizard rituals that I can learn if
Tane, you know a place? Or Kaya, maybe?
Maleth speaks up. I
If I were to obtain a scroll or
perhaps
a spellbook,
know a few of those I could probably find, but it would take some time. Perhaps more than you have.
Talking days
Because-
or weeks?
Days.
Days.
We can hang out down here for a couple days.
I mean, theoretically, but I gotta get some fresh air.
If Hexeter is the threat that you say, though, I would not stay in one place for too long.
Right.
Yeah. We just don't have anywhere other than Obelisk, but I don't know. How far away is that from here?
Obelisk?
Yeah.
From Foundry.
map.
Oh, and I guess we were still thinking about the six-sided sea, right? But that's ways off now.
Yeah, I remember something else about the trees beyond the journal. Came up somewhere else.
The Wandering Wood?
Yes.
Like what? I mean, I think I was telling you, yeah.
It's probably only a day more to go to Obelisk or the from. If you wanted to go to the six-sided sea, it's about 6 days. To Obelisk, it would probably be about 7 or 8.
Okay.
From Foundry.
Are they close together at all?
They are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, about 7 days apart.
Okay. Big triangle.
Yep.
They're popping up.
A lot of triangles on this map.
Huh. All right. Well.
Choose another shape.
Yeah, I guess we can discuss that and figure it out. But and some of those spells sound important. Maybe there's something you can find quickly. Maybe we can't find them all, but
Give a little list. If you let us know if there's any of that can be
Procured.
obtained hastily. And then we're willing to trade the heroism and the speed.
yeah, I mean potions.
One shot.
Yeah, if they're worth a lot of gold, yeah, it's like an expensive drink.
So these are just components that you need, right?
Yes.
25. 75. 80.
All right, so 3 of us try to sneak in.
Yeah. That seems like a plan.
I mean, I think Wadra can only disguise a couple of us, but maybe
90. So that the diamond dust you need is 300 silver?
So we're
300 gold.
300 gold. Oh,
Right.
okay.
I can see the better.
yeah, so can I.
GP. Oh, okay.
So can she. Yeah.
We should be fine.
How much coin can you come up with?
I've only got about 20 to my name.
Got 27. But do you think we could sell these potions somewhere, or maybe trade?
Yes, I could probably. The potion of speed is says Maleth is probably worth about 200 in trade.
I wonder if anybody would be able to put a cube of wonder to use. I would be afraid to use this thing.
Yeah. What does it do again?
A lot of different random things that you can't control. Some beneficial, some not. Actually, I would be afraid to put that out into the world. So I think we should.
That's what I'm thinking.
Put it in a box in a warehouse somewhere.
Maybe a 13th one.
She so she only has one eye, but it does get like her pupil dilates when you mention that item, and she goes, interesting. I think. Would you mind giving it to me for some of these things?
I don't
If
object
they
to
have no
this.
objections,
Yeah, I mean, you seem like you would put it to good.
and I understand you would put it to good use.
It would be a gift for 7.
I look at Tane. Does she react at all?
She shrugs. She gives you kind of a, I don't know, insight, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm eyeballing this.
23.
Jeez. Okay. So
Same here.
Yeah.
what she's conveying to you non-verbally is, I've never met the guy, but this diviner who trained Delwyn told me to come meet him.
Yeah. Does Dylan? Does he know anything? Do you know anything?
I'm not familiar with them, but if Master Bone Grinder sent Tane there, and I believe Tane,
Right.
I have no objection.
Okay.
Well, I think I have most of these things.
Oh.
And she just kind of like runs back to her tent.
I was like, oh, all of a sudden, huh?
I'm guessing she would need to have replaced her.
Anything else we should ask for? Okay.
My guess is that maybe she was holding hers back and would have to acquire some through other channels.
Right.
Well, if I could.
But in this case,
He is a 7. He is a. Is he a mage? A wizard?
He's complicated.
Aren't we all?
Yes. So she comes back. She has everything. And she goes, and to be fair, here are 2 more potions of healing.
Ooh. So who would like the graders?
Ash brought
I could take one.
She gives you another minor and another greater healing potion.
All right, so each of you should have a grader.
Okay.
frontline combatants.
And I believe I gave you a minor already.
You did?
Yeah, I believe I gave you the
I think that's the one.
syringe. Or did you use that?
Yeah, use that.
Okay.
So I bought 2 more minors though. With Chain bought those, so I have 2 minors if we need somebody else needs them. But
I thought you didn't like mining.
no.
Fender,
Ba-dum-bum.
take the buckler.
Oh.
If anybody, unless anybody objects.
I
No
can't use it.
objection.
I certainly don't.
Your vote doesn't count in this one, Bender.
That's oh, you're joking,
Mose, take the tuning fork.
says Kaya. Yeah, I'm gonna use it right now. Say something.
He's
Ding.
going to use it right now.
He said, he plays it back like 10 times in a row.
Proper response was something is something.
Hope he doesn't forget to do fart sounds.
This
20 AC, baby.
I'm gonna roll perception for Mose. Oh no! It's a natural 1. He did not hear you.
Nice. Okay.
ring of abjurance. Who would be able to put that to use?
Anyone, I guess. Anything special you have to do with it?
So I think if I remember what it said in the Dungeon Master Guide correctly, something like you like hold it or whatever, and then it makes a ghostly ram's
Hand.
head.
In this
But
case,
that's
a
a
hand.
hand.
Yeah.
And then it up to 60 feet bashes them like with +7 attack, and it's 2d10 force damage.
Wow.
It pushes
It's
them.
3 uses, recharges on every day, 1d3 per day, and then you can also use it to like I think, break an object, and it has like a +5 strength.
Well, you know what? Maybe if you don't object, I will hold on to that one, and
Sure.
that'll give me another way to keep Bessie
The only
safe.
the only difference from that is because of the way you wield it, you can't have anything in that hand.
Ah, no,
So it
that
does
will
too.
prevent casting. I usually just carry the shield, and that's it.
Can you put it in the hand with the shield?
If it's a smaller shield.
Oh, like a +1 buckler.
Well then.
I'll take it, I guess.
No, because you basically it takes up your wrist.
You know what? I can always just keep it on my belt.
Yeah.
It's just an extra way to keep Bessie or maybe one of you safe.
Think maybe it could be a toe ring and then it could be a foot.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, not on your feet though.
Unless you think it would be better for Mose to carry this.
Oh yeah!
No.
Gimme! Gimme!
You're not in the fight enough.
Gimme!
Mose.
Well,
Gimme!
He's the captain.
Gimme! It's mine. I am the captain. You guys all said I'm
Well,
the captain.
Captain, you already got the tuning fork.
And I get that too.
Well, Captain, is this really fair? Your crew.
I think you guys all have 2 things. I want 2 things.
This is the only thing I'm taking.
But you have more than that from other times. I think.
Would you like the scepter? The one that does the detect magic?
No.
This armor is too big for you, and it's not magical. It's just
right,
light.
but it's not fair.
It's true. It's
You
not
could-
fair.
Give me it.
You could tell Dylan when to use it.
No, I
That'd be
wanna
even better.
use
Then you don't even have to do
it.
anything.
He is the captain.
You have another ring you can step.
What else?
Not that looks like this. It's
What else
very
we got?
distinctive.
Why don't you give him the Saurian gun?
You don't want.
Luckily, we do not have the cube anymore. Oh, here. You can have this spool.
What the ring?
Oh.
Alright.
Don't you want the spool of truth?
I mean, that's cool, but I want the.
You could probably shock
Alright.
animals.
Yeah!
Does it fit on his finger?
His hand.
I mean, it's loose on his fingers, but he can hold it.
Okay.
Well,
To be able to use it, you're going to have to take some time and,
Mm-hmm.
and focus with it.
Yeah, it's gonna take longer.
I'm gonna get you. Bad guys.
Now, anybody comes near the horses to hurt them.
Mm-hmm. I'll smack him.
Alright.
Now write that down, Steve, on Moses' character sheet.
Alright.
Not just your mental character sheet. Moses needs a physical character sheet.
We have digital evidence.
That implies that I'm going to remember it. Call you out
How
on
is
it.
it anyone's gonna remember it?
Alright.
So write it down.
All right.
Write it
So
down. You write it down.
let's get those axes.
Yeah.
I will stay somewhere nearby. Maybe send Lady with you.
Oh, actually, that might be good to scout first. Yeah. Yeah. Maelith or Roger, someone, can you kind of lead us and tell us how to get?
And it was just components, no spells or spell books, right? Scrolls.
She could get you another first level spell as well. Of your choice.
Which one didn't I have?
Actually, Roger, if you come with us,
I go with you. Yeah.
Yeah,
I'll go with you.
Good.
then you can disguise us when we get there.
Mm-hmm.
How many do you think you can do?
Roger, it is very helpful.
We'll
You are.
carry 300
Oh,
pounds.
How many do you think you can do?
Probably at least one.
Right.
Floats. Like a
Maybe two?
disc.
Maybe two.
All right. Okay.
We're gonna go
Lead the way.
this way. Gets his wheelbarrow and starts pushing in front of him. So he heads down this tunnel.
Okay.
And then there's like a little. So where they've made the camp is basically kind of like a junction in the sewer, like kind of like an old kind of large maintenance room.
Like where the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles
A little
are?
bit like that, yeah.
I've never seen Teenage
So
Mutant Ninja
that
Turtles.
wah, wah. But then also there's the tunnels themselves. And you head down. And you are
Yelling timber.
sure, of course, confronted by a stench, but it is not nearly as bad as you would expect. It is
Some kind poop.
it is not nearly as pungent. It is almost just like a lingering rather than like a constant stench. It's subtle. It's something you could easily get used to. And there are kind of walkways to either side of the kind of the central area where the refuse flows.
Don't see any monsters.
Funny you should mention that.
Yeah.
You guys are kind of rounding a bend, and Wadri goes, "Oh, yes, cleaners are ahead.
Cleaner?
Yes,
Wait, what are cleaners?
beasts who
If I recall, you mentioned creatures in here that help deter others from finding us, finding the base, finding the camp.
So we give them a secret symbol, a signal or something, or
Oh no,
no?
We should
No.
avoid them.
the cleaners are very simple-minded.
Okay.
Oh,
Wadri does not like them. Wadri prefers to run past them.
Can we avoid them?
Perhaps. They're very big.
I mean, is there another way?
This is the fastest way.
I mean, we're not in a hurry, I guess.
We're not?
Well, I mean, overall, we are. But... okay, can we peek around the corner and see?
Sure.
Okay.
So, ahead of you, see a small group, and by small group I mean 3, of
Trio.
creatures who, how to describe them? They have 4 kind of stumpy legs that glisten with a brownish, purplish mucus, perhaps.
Ooh.
And they have kind of thick, wrinkly toes, set kind of widely apart, almost equally placed around their trunk-like legs. Think like an elephant or a rhinoceros, some creature like that. And their gait is very kind of wobbly, I guess is one thing to say. At the top of their mound-like body are 2 long tentacles with kind of hooks that run along pretty much the whole length of them, and they have a almost like a scooper at the end, almost like a large leaf maybe with a number of hooks as well.
oh boy.
And their mouth appears to be placed at the very top, the apex. It doesn't make a whole lot of sense, but there's like this maw at the very top of them, and they just kind of like scoop into the sludge and dump it into their maw, and then they gibber a little bit, and they move around and look for another scoop. They're almost filling the hallway. They're pretty large.
So can't really run. Pass them.
Not if you're medium size.
Right. Oh, large or small?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, so turn back around. Okay, well.
Wadger and Mose might be able to like dash and duck through them,
Yeah.
but that's probably about it.
Oh, Mo's came with us?
Yeah.
Okay. Did Tane come with it?
He is in the back. Did you send her on something else, or
Originally, we were gonna
she was gonna wait for
supplies.
7,
Okay.
but she could meet you somewhere.
I thought we were just gonna go and come back, but
That's possible. Yeah, you can do that.
okay. Maybe we. So there's 2 on one side and 1 on the other.
Well, one of them is actually kind of in the sludge, and the other 2 are like half in, half out on
We
either
have
side
like
of the channel.
T junction or is it a full way?
Yes, no, you're at a T junction, but to continue on the way Wadra wants to go anyway, yeah, you have to go through them.
To the right.
Now they have
Left, right.
Watcher. Do you know if they have like a? Will they go after flesh before sludge?
I don't. I think they eat anything.
I mean, would we make more of an appetizing meal than
losing Wadra's voice? They eat anything. Wadra does not like them.
Understandable.
What do you think we
They
could?
make good cleaners though, because they eat anything.
Do you think we could maybe just wait for them to pass straight on by so we can continue down?
Maybe
Does it look like they're moving?
they're keeping themselves in the same kind of 15-foot area, moving back and forth.
We can send Lady.
No, don't know if that'd be helpful. Oh, you mean to try to
Distract. Yeah.
I guess.
how far away are they from us?
60 feet.
How fast are they?
They don't appear to be super fast. How fast are they? Let's look for
4.
Optometrist.
Or oh no.
Alright.
old school.
Oh no.
Typical.
Oh.
So maybe we could send Lady if you're okay with it. Just kind of distract and send them down the other way.
Keep looking at my legs 'cause they're cold.
Go about our day.
Alright, so what's the idea? We have Lady lead them off the other direction, or
Yeah, I'll approach a little further. I can make Lady appear down the hall, make some squawking.
They are not exceptionally fast, but they don't appear to be. They're fast for their size. Let's say that.
okay. Lead off the other direction.
Yes. So I'm going to approach some, so I can put Lady on the other side of them on the hall, and so Lady just squawk and fly, and then we'll run by as soon as we're past. I will bring Lady back.
Okay. So we're gonna roll deception. If you are trained in animal handling, you can roll with advantage.
I am not trained in animal handling. 14, right? It's wisdom for animal handling.
Yeah. I think so.
Yeah. But he said deception.
Oh, sorry, 13.
Okay.
Oh, but I'm rolling it no.
No, you're not rolling a disadvantage. Regular roll. Oh, they seem pretty focused on what they're doing. That was a natural 20.
That didn't work. About
Squawk, what now, Squawk?
How far away are they from us?
About 60 feet.
Well, they're eating
Filth.
refuse, filth. Can she drop some? Maybe be more appetizing. Is that a command you can do?
no.
Laugh.
Fortunately, birds cannot control that. It just they
Happens.
do it when it does. Yes.
Now hold on. Can we roll to see if it does?
Oh dear. This is getting weird.
Luck?
I have another idea that might.
Nope.
No, we can't roll.
No, you can't roll.
Well, how did you roll? What did you roll to see if we could roll for that?
A number. I know.
That's 100, baby.
Is it?
No, that would take
It's 3 zeros. Is that 100?
Was it
10
3
minutes.
zeros is 0? But yes,
Oh,
that
it's a
means,
zero.
no, on a D100 that would be 100. Yeah,
Okay. So bird poops.
does not.
Waste of 100.
I could try and force them away.
Slap them.
Please.
I got it.
Nope.
Moscas.
Yep.
Nope.
Of course.
But he hasn't attuned to anything yet, so nothing happens.
Okay.
Well, how about this? I'll put a little
However,
burning sphere in front of us.
you guys can all roll stealth because he was a little bit loud.
Yeah.
So why we don't bring him along? Natural 20.
16.
So as long as
24.
oh, okay, good.
Did I roll for Kaya?
Yes, please.
27.
Just +3.
12.
Okay.
I think my natural 20 covers everyone.
Well, how about this? We'll make this happen. I want to go get that stuff. So how about...
Yeah, you managed to stop him before he's too loud.
And you said it's a T?
Yes.
Would we be able to find our way either way we go down the T, or do we have to go down a certain way?
Well, we could go that way. It just takes a lot longer.
Okay. I could push them down one hall.
Well, I think that we're at.
You guys are at the base of the T.
Yeah, they're in one direction.
Yeah, you guys are right here, and they're over here. The other way is this way. You guys came to this junction.
Oh, and we need to...
Yeah, you need to continue on to the left.
What about beyond them? Does it just keep going straight, or does it turn?
It goes straight for ways.
Okay. Are there any? Have we seen any ladders that go up?
Look.
Luck. Okay.
What the luck?
14.
Yes, there was one 20 feet ahead of you.
Towards them. So I say, Roger, how close are we?
Maybe another 10 minutes.
Do you know where that ladder leads? An alleyway, hopefully.
Ooh. Yes.
An alleyway?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
Well, we could do...
Could sneak up the ladder.
Go up the ladder. I can put a flaming sphere on the other side of him and just slowly move it this way. And then we come back down the ladder once they're past us.
Okay, sure.
I'll just kind of use it to prod them, and I don't want to damage them unnecessarily. They just seem like they're eating.
Okay.
Or we can stay in this hallway. You can put up an illusion
Yeah.
so they don't look down, and we'll just
That's the thing you could do.
slowly herd him down the...
Sure.
All right. So do you want me to cast an illusion or not?
Yeah.
Yeah, do an illusion at the
Okay.
T.
Okay.
I've got 60
Yeah.
feet, so I'll walk 10 feet forward.
Silent image.
I'm going to put a flaming sphere over there and just kind of out of combat, just kind of herd them this way.
So you're putting it.
So, like, if this is the hallway,
Mm-hmm.
the T is here,
Mm-hmm.
that's them. I'm putting it on the other side of them and just slowly rolling it this way.
So that would make them come towards you.
Yeah, we're going to push them. We're hiding in the T with an illusion.
Gotcha. Okay.
We're just going to push them
So you're
past.
putting up like an illusion of a wall or something?
Yeah. So I'm saying, yeah. Well, yeah.
Okay, that's worth a shot.
And we can hide behind the wall and be ready just in case.
I thought we were gonna go. for
Okay.
Ladder.
This is better, I think.
So you do that. Now you need to make me a luck roll, and you guys are lucky that it's him that's making the luck roll.
I am lucky. You know what? I have my advantage from last one. I'm going to use my advantage. 18.
Okay.
Better than
Sewer gas go boom.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Only in a 10-foot radius, though. So there's a big blue light as some of the refuse goes up. One of the creatures is quite singed, and now they're moving very rapidly towards your direction. How do they perceive?
I back up.
That's true. I get ready just in case. I prepare an attack.
Okay, that's interesting. That's not something I knew about Otyugs. I need everyone to make a stealth roll, but using charisma.
Oh,
Okay.
interesting.
It's actually better for me.
I actually get a bonus.
That's one less.
Natural
Charisma
20.
itself.
Nice.
What's
13.
what's Kai's charisma bonus?
0.
Or stealth? 0.
I mean, no, she's not proficient in stealth. So yeah.
Alright, well then she got a 7. I got a natural 20.
Okay.
10.
10.
13.
13.
Charisma modifier.
19.
Okay. So as the group is passing, two of them veer off towards you, apparently attracted by Kaya and Delwyn.
Charismatic mind buns.
Doesn't make sense. They just pass right through the illusion.
Yeah. Alright, well, attack, I guess.
Yeah. Apparently, Otyugs are telepathic. Didn't?
Oh.
Wow. Okay. Are they attacking us or just...
Well, they're kind of like running right into you.
Okay, then yeah.
So go ahead and roll initiative.
Okay. Should I roll for Kaya or...
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay.
Oh no!
Can Matt use his charisma for this one?
Nope.
13.
Okay. And they are.
Oh, I thought it was a good idea.
Sounded like a solid idea.
Okay.
Well, no, it was a fake wall, so it wasn't solid.
You're right.
20 to 25.
What's Kai's bonus?
Her bonus to initiative is 3.
Okay. Then she... Nope. 19.
19.
So Kai's on 19?
Yeah.
Okay. So 15 to 20.
17 for me.
17 for the road.
Okay. Okay. 10 to 15?
13.
13.
Did you roll for Mose?
Oh, yeah. Mose. Come on, Mose. Dang, Mose!
He
Mose
just
is-
happened to attune to the thing, too. It's crazy.
Mose is on 18. All right. Maddie, what'd you get? Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Sorry, buddy.
This is on a 0.
Okay.
No,
Wait,
I don't have a penalty to
What
dex.
did you do?
So Kaya goes first. The axe grows to its largest size as a great axe.
Excuse me, sir.
She swings at the beast twice. Good gravy.
Yeah.
Well, she hits it once.
Oh.
It's better than nuns.
Yeah. D12.
Max damage.
A 2 on the die.
Oh.
So 7 points of damage. Okay. So she runs forward and swings at it, but first one was far too quote unquote reckless.
Oh, she's raging. Okay.
No, I mean she's raging, but she's not. She wasn't reckless attacking. She just
Right.
missed.
No, I was just saying she has +5.
She was- She was slipping.
Yeah.
She was slipping around in the goo.
Okay.
Gross.
And then Mose goes.
Past them. To the ladder.
No, he's feeling bold.
Why?
He has his little makeshift sword in his hand, and he runs forward.
Okay.
Dang, 18 on the die, so he hits it. And max on the die too, 6 points of damage.
He doesn't have a plus to it.
No, it's okay. He's like, "Hey, take that, you stinky!" Okay, so that was 18. Sora's next,
All right.
or either that Sora or Scofa. You guys decide.
Go first.
Me? Alrighty, I'll rush up. I'm assuming they're kind of blocking the whole thing.
Mhm.
No, yeah. So, are we all focusing on one so far?
So far, yeah.
Yeah, okay. So I'll just keep focusing
Go
on
far.
that one.
Scofa.
Thank
Alrighty, 16 and a 19.
Both hits.
Both hits. And then the extra strike is also going to hit.
These guys are beefy boys.
Cool.
So, 26 from 3 hits.
Dang.
And I'll go ahead and spend a key and do an extra hit.
Cool.
Oh, actually, it's the wrong die, but whatever. Did a d4 instead of d6.
What?
And that's a miss. Alright.
All right. Okay. So Scofa jumps in and starts going buck wild.
Yeah, I'll try to be next to Mose to try to offer a target.
Sure. Sorry, you're up.
Okay. Is there room for me to attack it in melee?
Not that one.
Damn. Okay.
You can shoot him.
Yeah.
Sure can.
Or throw an ice knife at it.
Yeah. All right.
So you won't get advantage, but you will get a sneak attack damage.
Okay. All right. Let's go. 22 to hit.
For sure.
All right. So we got
Your arrow whistles as it flies through the air. Sinks deep in its slushy body.
8 piercing. And 9 sneak.
Okay, so 17 total. Cool. It's looking pretty rough.
If I throw my long sword, do I still get a D8 on it? On my
Okay.
That's awesome.
Fender's next.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well.
Oh, nope, sorry, they're next.
Oh,
Boo.
shouldn't say anything.
Yeah. Okay. 3 attacks. 1 with its bite and 2 with its tentacles.
Bye, Mouse.
No.
Who's it going after?
Luck for Mouse.
What?
Luck for Mouse.
Uh-oh.
Roll luck for me, Eric.
Okay. And I think Kaya's next thing too.
Mm-hmm.
I got a 5.
Kaya has a bonus to her luck, so she just beat you, just barely.
Okay.
So yeah, you're the focus.
Alright.
You did do 26 points of damage.
That's true. So 2 tentacles. It's a filth-covered, hook-covered tentacles whip at you. That's 17 and an 18.
Yep.
Okay. So 14 points of damage. Excuse me. And you are grappled.
Okay.
It pulls you in for the bite.
Oh boy. Like him in Java's Palace.
But that's an 11.
That misses. Yeah. Duck my head out of the way.
Yeah, basically, like it like tries to like drop you in its mouth, but it kind of like just kind of hits the side of its lip, and instead you just get goo all over your head.
Yeah.
The next one is gonna go for
The exit as it runs away.
let's have Delwyn, Fender, and Kai's gonna roll again. She has a +2, so she got a 12.
16.
It's me.
It's Fender. Okay.
3 +1.
Yeah. All right, so it whips its tentacles at you for a 16 and a 13.
No, sir. Riposte.
Cool.
11 +7. I think or 8. For 8 points.
Cool.
Use reaction. These spells where should do a melee attack. If you hit, add the superiority tie to the.
It does bump up against you and get its jaws on you, though.
Okay, well, I did get a cool 16 points of damage on it.
Nice.
The riposte.
Okay.
Not that one.
Bite. 12 points of piercing damage.
Wait, what did I roll? To bite me?
I'm just doing average.
What did I roll?
21.
I don't think that's a hit with my new shield. But I don't know. On here I have it written
+1 more.
20 with the shield, but on the app it was a 21 without this new shield. But I don't think that was right.
Yeah. So let's just say that.
Yeah. Was it 12?
Yes, 12 points of damage. Look lucky it's you, because you don't take damage. You're not affected by a disease.
Sweet.
Always being a robot.
Orc Indies can't do that either, right?
No, they just get advantage.
Yeah.
On their saves. Oof, jeez, that's a rough disease. Okay, now it is Delwyn's turn.
No.
Oh, sorry, now it's Fender's turn.
Okay. Well, I'm going to take an attack.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, man.
Oh, beans.
Yeah, 4 + 8, 12.
Nope. You're thrown off by that bite.
Yeah, 15.
That'll hit.
For 14.
Cool.
And I'm going to bonus. No, it's. Healer hasn't used the spell slot yet.
All right.
So I'm sure
Now it's Delwyn's turn.
Okay.
if I need to.
I am.
Excuse me.
I'm going to blast it.
Do
Wait,
it.
am I in base to base with it?
You are not.
What about your flaming sphere, bud?
You're not in base to it, but it is you are within reach of its flailing tentacles.
Okay.
You're 10 feet away.
All right. So as my bonus action, I'm going to bump the flaming sphere up against
Sure.
it.
You don't have to roll for that. Just roll the damage.
I think it gets. If it gets a save, 6 points.
Sure. Which one? The one that Fender's fighting, or the one that Scope is fighting?
The one that's threatening me.
Okay.
And
that
then
one's gonna be the one that's Fender's fighting.
I will grab my holy symbol and make a burst of radiance around it.
Sure.
So DC 15 Dex.
All right. That is a 9.
That is not going to make it. So it's going to take 2d8 radiant. 3 points.
It is lit by a dim neon glow.
Very dim.
Ooh. A little distracted by the lack of light in here. All right, so back around to Kaya. She swings 2 mighty swings with the axe. That's more like it. This time she connects twice, hacking it with all the might that she can hack.
Watch out for my feet.
D10, isn't it?
D12.
Oh, 12.
6. And 5, so 11 more. And then for the second one, So she does a total of 18.
Nice.
All right. Yeah, she seems to be getting into it.
Okay.
Flailing her head around. There's like a kind of jingle from the knives in her hair as she like kind of whips the axe around.
Nice.
Okay. Then Mose, undaunted, perhaps foolishly,
Yeah.
he continues. This time does not strike it.
Well,
He slips a little bit. He doesn't like fall completely prone, but like he slips and falls against the wall and like has to kind of right himself.
Yeah.
And then it's back to Scofa.
Alrighty. So I'm dingering over it in the tentacles. So I just take the staff and just stab into the mouth.
So hold on. You are you're grappled but not restrained,
Right.
so you can still attack.
Okay, good. 2 stabs with the quarterstaff, and then.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Huh?
Grappled and restrained. Yeah.
Okay.
So you need to spend your action to try and escape.
I can't do anything else.
Nope.
Alrighty. So just athletics.
You can use athletics or acrobatics. If you want, acrobatics would be like trying to squirm out.
All right. Well,
Athletics would be trying to like muscle your way out.
yeah. Apparently, my acrobatics is better, so
Sure.
I'm trying to dance around and squeeze out of it. Do I actually get out, or just not restrained anymore?
I think I do have 22 AC actually.
To escape. 20. Yeah, that'll do it.
All right. So I'm all the way out, or
You are all the way out.
all right. So I'll try to position myself in between it and Moe's,
Okay.
and I can do a full actions, or
You cannot. That took your action.
Okay, can I do bonus action?
Yeah.
Okay.
Although your bonus actions are keyed off an attack action
Is it? Okay.
among stuff. Yeah.
We get 2 attacks. Would one of them be getting out?
Oh yeah, good point. Yeah, that's fair.
Okay. And then okay.
So you can have one more attack.
Then can I do the bonus after that, or no? As part of the attack action?
Sure, but disadvantage.
Disadvantage?
You're a little bit off kilter.
All right.
I don't know that there's a specific rule for that.
All right. Okay. All right. And attack is 9 with the miss. Blast with the laser eyes also miss. Oh, and even more of a miss.
Okay.
All right. So I'm just trying to get myself in between it and Moe's.
Sure, you're definitely in between them.
Slipping around in the sludge.
Okay. And then Sora.
Yeah.
Okay. So does that open it up for melee?
Says Moe's.
Because
Yeah, because Moses stepped back a little bit. Yeah.
sweet. All right. Close the distance. Stab with the blue steel dagger. Will this also be an advantage because of the party member attacking the same creature, or?
You will still get a sneak attack, but you're not able to flank him. You can't get
Okay.
around.
Cool. All right, stab your stab. Hopefully.
I do have a 21 AC.
Ooh.
Cool. Yeah,
Cool
that's just
on
barely.
you.
Yeah, because it's plus my proficiency bonus
Yeah,
too.
another one is
Which
that?
one out?
Right.
Do I? No, I don't think so.
Part of the Warforged.
Yeah, we're level 5.
Yeah. Or
What was the question?
Rogues don't get an extra attack.
They do not know.
Just 12 hit?
12 does not hit,
Of
unfortunately.
course not.
Or let's say it does hit, but their hide kind of sloughs it off.
Yeah.
The angle just wasn't right to get the blade in.
Oh well.
Okay, now it's their turn. So Arkindi continues to be the biggest threat so far in that area.
Me or?
That's a good point.
Me?
It's gonna okay. So one tentacle on each of you, because it could grab both of you, and then roll luck off for the bite.
Okay.
She got a 10.
How close are they to me?
I got a 4.
Okay, so it's for you.
Hey.
You could hit either one,
Okay, but how close are they to me?
like 5-10 feet away.
Okay, within 5 feet.
You want to put a disadvantage on one of them?
Yeah, if I can.
Okay, yeah.
Who is getting hit?
It just uses your reaction, right?
Oh. That'd be fine.
Okay. All right. So Kai is definitely hit and grabbed. She takes some damage.
So does this thing look kind of like the monster from Guardians of the Galaxy too? That opens up
A little bit. A little bit.
In the beginning.
with? Yeah,
Yeah, a little bit.
It's a lot smaller.
And less fishy.
that's fishy.
All right, Eric.
Mm-hmm.
It's a 16 and a 21.
Let's do this.
All right. So that's
Hi, Eric.
7 from the tentacle, 12 from the bite. Make a Constitution saving throw, please.
Which he gets advantage on.
You will get advantage because it's disease.
Okay. Okay. Looking rough. Alright, 12.
Ooh,
And
Bumtown. Okay. So you feel the filth enter your wounds.
that's not good.
You have the poison condition,
Okay.
which I think means you have you're at disadvantage on further attacks and saving throws until it goes away.
Okay.
And you take 5 more damage.
Ooh. No, that looks good.
Okay, so that's that one. So he continues to try and feebly hit the robot. So a 23, a 19, and that's cocked, and it's 14.
So just one.
So just one tentacle hits you for 7 points of damage.
Who was that?
That
Should be
was
me now.
Otiog number 2. Yes, and now it's Fender.
All right. Well, they're within 5 feet of each other.
They are.
Cool. So I'll go ahead and for my first attack, do a sweeping attack.
Nice.
Hopefully. Oh my god. Really? 5 plus 8
I'm going to use your advantage.
is 13. Does 13 not hit?
It does not.
No, not worth it to me. Save it for a rainy day. 19 on the die.
Got it?
Which would be cool if I had that 20 bonus thing. Okay. 5. Or plus
Plus some more.
10.
Total 10?
Yeah.
Cool. All right. That one's looking pretty rough. Next is Dylan.
Well, actually, I can use it when I hit the creature. So
Okay.
that means that
So you
choose another creature within 5 feet of the original target within your reach. If the original attack roll would hit the second creature, it takes damage equal to the number you roll on your security die.
Okay.
The damage is of the same.
So spend your third superiority die and roll it.
8.
Okay. So that one, the second one takes 8 more.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I can't use the superiority die unless I hit. So it's still that'll be 2.
All right. Cool. Yeah. That makes sense. All right, Dylan.
Okay. I forgot to mention when they end their turn next to it,
Mm-hmm.
they take damage.
Oh, from the fire?
Yep.
Sure.
They didn't move out of it.
So go ahead and roll again.
Yeah, if they can't move away from it, they take damage. 4 points.
4 points each.
No bonus, huh?
It's a bad attack roll.
No.
But it is consistent damage.
Okay. Cool.
Is one dead yet?
So now's your turn.
Okay.
No, one is not dead yet.
And how are they?
Meh.
They're all looking okay so far. I'll hold
Well,
on.
Scove is grappled and restrained.
It's fine.
No, I'm not grappled. I'm just poisoned.
Oh, right, because the bite hit you. That's right.
Yeah. Well, they both hit me. So the one tentacle did
Yeah.
grapple me again? Oh, interesting. Okay.
Can't do anything about poison at a distance. I'm gonna try and get rid of this one in front of me. So DC 15 Dex.
Okie dokie. That's an 18.
All right, takes nothing.
All right.
What about the finisher? Can you do that as a bonus? Or is it only on?
Yeah, I can ram it as
Sure.
a bonus. So I'll ram.
Full
one of them.
damage.
I'll ram the one that's on him. 7 points.
Cool.
I mean, to be fair, I think it's just sitting in it, right? Unless it moves.
He moved the sphere and then moved it back onto him.
Yeah, it's moving around.
Oh, it's moving now.
Yeah, yeah.
I just land it, keep it
Yep.
next to them.
And I'll say the distraction gives you advantage on your escape check.
Okay, that's good because I get disadvantage from poison.
So it evens out. There you go. All right. That was the end of the round. So back to Kaya.
Oh, that's how Mo's to move out of there.
Sure. She is able to hit it once. Yeah. Nice. 10 on the die. So for 15. Oh, it looks like it's barely hanging on. It's wobbling. It's cut all over it. And it
Runs away.
smells worse on the inside.
Like a tauntaun.
Not a sponsor.
Unless.
Dun, dun, dun.
Bah.
Mose does reflect on his companion's advice and does back away a little bit.
All right.
One of the things swipes at him, and I roll a natural 1.
It hits its friend.
Sure. Let's see which one is the wounded one. 150. Yeah. Okay. So the less wounded one that you were fighting swipes at Mose, whiffs it so badly that its tentacle swipes into its friend, and is just enough to slash one of its open wounds open even further, and it falls lifeless after twitching a few times.
No.
Good job, Mose.
Yeah, I did that. Okay. Next is Skofa.
Okay, so then is that the one that was grappling me?
It is.
All right, sweet.
And you're no longer poisoned.
Nope.
Oh, awesome.
You're still poisoned.
Um,
That'd be fine. Attack.
yeah, disadvantage.
It's just like a normal one of your attacks. Not likely to hit.
Yeah, how far away is it from me?
5 feet.
5 feet, yeah. All right.
Get behind it and get some
Yeah,
flanking going.
I'll do.
Yes. Now that there's not two of them in the entranceway, you
Oh.
can get behind it.
Okay, cool.
No, but there is fire over there.
Well,
There-
I think it
it's
goes
true.
behind the other one.
Hmm?
I think it goes behind the one that.
It had just struck the other one. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's true.
So this one, okay. If there's room, then I'll.
Sure,
squeeze
yeah.
through. And so here's 2 regular attacks.
Kick it in that spot.
Kick it in the door. 18.
Yeah.
Kick it in its back door.
10. I don't think they have them. 10 doesn't hit, right?
10 does not hit.
Okay. So 1.
Or rather, like you hit it in a squishy part that doesn't seem to do any damage.
Yeah.
Harder.
All right. So 6. 6 damage.
Okay.
Then I'm gonna do bonus action dodge.
Sure.
Yeah, what does actually poop look like? Just turn it into real food
They
again?
their digestive systems are hyper accelerated, so they do not excrete.
Is it a poop shoot?
Right. Be perfect synergy. They excrete food.
All right.
Someone can.
Ooh.
It goes.
Okay. Human
That
sanity.
is pretty gross.
And we're just like
or
hot
Sora.
dogs to them.
So
Sora's
Sora's
eating their
turn.
poop.
Okay, so there's one more left
Mhm.
that we can see.
Correct.
All right, I will cast Booming Blade and try and stab it.
Okay.
And who's attacking this one? You are, right?
And
Now Scope
Okay.
is too.
All right, cool. But I can't move into a position to get a flank, can I?
Not at the moment. No,
Okay.
no one would be across from you.
let's see push skill.
Natural 20 on the die.
Booyah!
All right.
You don't even need advantage. Rolls
Okay.
like that.
So let's double your damage die, double the base booming blade die, and double your sneak attack dice.
Okay.
That's a lot of dice.
Yeah.
Do you need any?
So the blue steel dagger, it's D4 damage. So 4, and I roll it twice, right?
Yeah, you roll it twice.
Plus 1, that's 5.
Okay.
And it does D4 extra cold damage. That doesn't get doubled, right?
That does get
Oh,
doubled,
boy.
yeah.
Okay. That's 3, so that makes it
8.
8. And 3 more, that's 11. Okay, those are done. Booming blade does D8 at this level.
It does the initial, or I think it only does the extra damage if it tries to move.
Let's see.
No, it does the D8
And then
additional.
Okay, sure.
Because-
And then
damage
two,
increases when you reach higher levels. At 5th level, the melee attack deals an extra D8 thunder damage to the target.
Normally, it doesn't do anything extra unless it moves.
Mhm.
Now at 5th, it does
Okay,
the
cool,
D8.
cool. All right, so 2d8 more.
Woo!
No.
Alright, 6
17.
plus 6 more, it's 23.
Now your sneak attack.
36. That's 6. 10. 14.
3 more.
41.
Yeah.
20.
47.
23. 20. 25 total sneak.
So 52 total?
Okay.
Dang.
Plus your dexterity.
Oh, yes.
Plus your dexterity.
Oh, my
Just
dex
one.
bonus is 4.
Okay. So 56.
Yep.
Dead, right? No?
That's just enough to bring it 1 over its hit points.
Okay.
So you kill it.
Wow.
Yeah. Just the confluence of magical energies when you strike it. Its maw temporarily just like its teeth kind of like flip inside out and then suck back into its head and then it just kind of crumples to the ground as kind of this cold and thunderous energy kind of like floats off of it.
Wow. I think you hit a nerve.
That's awesome!
And that's actually what we'll call it for tonight. As everyone kind of comes down from the adrenaline high, and you see the tunnel ahead of you, and Wadger kind of runs ahead and he goes, "This way, guys! Let's do this before we run into any more."
Yeah.
So thank you for joining us tonight. We have been Kicking the Door. I've been your Dungeon Master, Steven.
It's Devlin.
Matt.
Can't.
And Eric.
Please join us next time. Thank you so much for watching. Good night.
Or morning.
Evening.
Afternoon.
Good point.
Tomorrow.
Midnight. Spring.
Anytime is a good time to watch us.
It's true.
Or happy summer.
Summertime.
Or if you're looking back on this in the future,
That's true. Happy 20,075.
20,075?
Yeah.
All right.